Two. Good evening, everyone. Welcome
Hey
back
everybody.
to Stigma. I'm the mad scientist, also known as Dex. That's Matt over there.
Also known as the Beard of Knowledge.
He's quite knowledgeable too, people. You should try. Um, and I'm gonna be completely candid with you. We're gonna start off the show in a way we normally don't. It's been a rough weekend for me, so I'm hoping the show is actually therapy for me as well, because PTSD, depression, they're pretty real. And even us helpful ones have times where we're just like, you know what, fuck this shit. That's been me all weekend. Sometimes I wish eternal slumber was an option, but that time comes when it comes, not when I want it to get here. So, with that being said, some of these topics may have been a trigger to me and why my weekend has been so crap. But hey, if my pain helps others, let's go for it. Um, I think the first topic will be because me and Kim both got phone calls this week as well, and one of the topics that we're getting ready to talk about, it helps him too. So, how to accept your faults and the pain you may have caused others, because no one is perfect.
No, never.
None of you. I'm not. Matt's not. His beard,
Fuck no.
that beard is pretty awesome. But other than that, no, nobody's perfect. We've all made mistakes. We've all hurt people, either intentionally or unintentionally. And a lot of the pain we've caused others happens to be a result of our upbringing and being told, "Oh, you shouldn't do this," or "You're supposed to do that," or "Men shouldn't do this," or "Men should do that," or "It's okay to." If you grow up and you become a drunk, that's okay. That's normal in society. But if you grow up and you smoking the devil's lettuce, you're going to hell and blah 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 blah, etc. etc. We've all caused pains somewhere.
I've caused a lot of pain to others in my life. I was a bad boy in my previous life. Well, not previous, but in the
Yeah,
old days, as I refer to them, I was a not nice guy to be around. Let's just say that.
yeah, I can
And
agree.
I caused a lot of pain to a lot of people, and it's taken me a long time to kind of reconcile myself with what I did and the, to get
That we
past that.
Yeah, that it's okay. Yeah, because
Yeah, to be okay with who I am now and
I agree. I am also
to
someone who caused a lot of
accept
pain.
that, I was
Right.
a different person
I've
now.
caused a lot of pains in my life, and I think thinking about what I've done or seen is causing me to you stop that, causing me to have this crappy feeling that I'm having because I'm really trying to figure it all out and to stomach what I've done, who I've hurt, who I've, all that stuff. And it's more than likely it's triggering me some. But no, my past is, I want to say checkered is the nicest way of saying it. All right, let me change that on Twitch. Got to just change my category. There we go. And we're done there. I'll get some views there. And I can tell you that I've done legal things, illegal things. I've caused a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. And I was listening to a brother of mine who ended up calling the Kim. She called Kim. He called Kim, called the missus. And he was talking about helping bring up the upbringing of his cousin. And, back in the day, especially with black men, they were taught that, black men ain't supposed to grow up to be gay. So if they showed any signs, you're supposed to beat it out of them. So he was talking about how he used to pretty much fight his cousin, beat his cousin's ass, trying to help steer him along the right path. And he still hadn't came to terms with the pain that he caused, and it hearing how, how deep it cut him made me realize that I haven't completely forgiven myself for all the things that I've done, whether it was in the military, before the military, after the military, especially after the military. Because, good old Uncle Sam has his way of making things so much worse. Oh, and oh, yeah, I am very low. Okay. We're gonna work on it. There we go. Hey, how you doing, everyone? All right. See, audio problems. A stream when you have two audio engineers together and it still sounds like crap.
Well,
My bad.
just like we as people, it's a work in progress. Ha. But
Wah, 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 wah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, but yeah. Uh, I think his phone call to me and Kim were on. It was on like Tuesday, and ever since like Thursday, I've been just kind of trying to autopilot through this weekend, trying to just hoping it got better, and it never really did. And it was just like I know I caused the pain, and I'm still trying to figure out how to get through that. Appreciate the comment, Floyd. We are definitely washing our hands, because as Cardi B would say, coronavirus is out.
yes, we are. Obviously, here for me are because of
Yeah,
cannabis, not Corona.
yeah. Matt's coughing from cannabis, not Corona, and I'm in the desert. So if I'm coughing, it's because the pollen count's very, 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 very stupid, dumb high. Because
Yeah,
it never rains ever. It's
well, it is.
sickeningly hot. It was like 90 degrees at 12 o'clock. This is some bullshit. And I was outside pulling. Oh,
Highest we had, highest we've had is around 80, I think, 75, 80,
I'll
somewhere
trade
around
you.
there.
I'll
You
so
can come up
trade you
here.
right now. I definitely would trade you. Oh, but uh, I think my biggest pain and the problem I've had is thinking back um, on my times after the Marine Corps when, well, before you and Dre mainly, because Mike got frustrated with me and Dre just was he wouldn't give up, but he wasn't that I'm going to hit you upside the head with a hammer and try to drill it into you, because it was like I was trying to tell you two the other day. You have to know who you're dealing with and how to approach them to get them to actually take it. And Dre convinced me to get back in therapy, and thinking about those times before I started going back to therapy and using the techniques that I was taught, all the people that I would black out on, or like my extreme low tolerance was even lower then, because it was like I'm not even going to try to get an understanding. I don't care about your point of view. I just don't give a fuck.
I used to have a hair trigger.
Right. I'm right. You're wrong. Go fuck off. You know, being in relationships with people who, and part of that's my fault too, but they had no understanding of what PTSD is or what depression is, and them not knowing how to help. So when I spiral, it just made everything worse, because they're like, okay, he was just fine and now he's flipping the fuck out. What is wrong?
Yeah.
I think about how I actually had walked off two jobs two different jobs where I was making $20 an hour. But PTSD was like, you know what? You and people aren't going to mix. So go sit your ass down somewhere. Well, fuck. Now I'm sitting here, black, in the desert, broke, with two
Trying to
kids.
get a tan, right?
Get a better tan, trying to get a better tan. And got two teenagers in the broke. And we're broke, of course, because, we got two teenagers. They eat like linebackers. And all the school is online. So everything is fucking expensive. Technology, technology, technology. Because good old Intel, which is literally 27 minutes away from my house, by the way, the Intel campus is 27 minutes away from my house. They put out a new generation of processor every few months. So now everything's outdated. Again,
Oh, always.
yeah. So now that everything's outdated again, their basic necessities for going to school, their computers can't keep up. Hell, mine can't keep up with my school. And my school is like literally 10 years behind the curve when it comes to the technology they use for the websites. Another reason why I left that sector of IT. I hate building websites. So
Oh,
if you need any websites built, I can
go
refer
somewhere else.
refer you to someone, but I'm not going to build it myself.
Fuck no.
Someone that I've trusted for almost, damn, I've known Keisha for fucking 12, 11 years. Wow, I've known Keisha 11 years. Yeah, I
You
can
got
refer you.
skills.
I can refer you to someone who's been doing it for a while. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I can repair your computer, but I can build you a computer. But don't ask me to build a website. I'm not gonna do it.
And I
But
can break your computer.
I can do that too. We're wrestling fans, so we have secret techniques and moves and blunt objects and firearms and vehicles. Oh, and roofs,
Whatever works.
roofs too. I hate to admit, but Floyd, I also was violent for.
Oh, yeah. That was
Yeah.
one of my
The
issues.
bearded one over here talked me off a ledge a few times because our lovely brother, who's in a meeting right now with his Falcon contingent on, for his network with his page. He triggered me a few times, and I was ready to literally drive to my brother's house to cave his face in. Like, yeah, violent. Hmm. And yeah, I was a very, 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 very functional alcoholic. Like, I actually went sober for 2016, 3.5 years. Before I was able to just say I will drink occasionally when I just want to sip, or we're celebrating something at the house or something like that. But just drinking the drink no more. I don't need to do that because my therapist, when I made the VA do a reevaluation on me, and I had to explain to my therapist that my rating is completely wrong. And she was like, "Why?" I was like, "Oh, you want to know how I cope? I go through at least a fifth every other day." And she just looked at me like, "How the fuck are you alive? How are you not on dialysis?" I don't know because I hate water. So yeah. So when it comes to actually accepting my faults and my pain, I think this helps. As much as it hurts peeling off the scabs, this helps because I can use my story and my pain to help someone else not struggle as much, and to let them see that even through it all, you can you can still do anything, and it's never too late until you're dead and gone. Because Lord knows I've tried a couple times. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I broke my mama's heart a lot of times. I don't even think my mama knows about all the times I tried to take myself away from this damn place. Surprise, mom. Your baby boy survives some things that yeah. I don't know what the hell this body of mine you gave me is made of, but damn it, take it back. Your turn, Matt. Got
Well,
me crying on game. You fucking suck, dude.
I understand Floyd about the whole violence thing. Like, violence used to be part of my day to day life and job. Like, it was everywhere in what I did before. That was life.
You
Life
know
was
what? Fuck.
violence. Life
You know what?
was,
Forget you, man. I'm going back to watching Bob Ross on Twitch. You got me over here damn near crying on camera. I don't appreciate this shit, sir. Yeah,
yeah, let it out. It's good.
yeah.
Shows you're human. You know you are.
This human thing sucks with all the pain that I have. Oh God, damn. Ha- Do you sound like Rice Krispies when you get up in the morning?
Oh, dude, you used to be Rice Krispies. Now it's a cement mixer.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't look like Logan Paul. Fuck that fool.
Oh man, I'd give him Daniel Bryan. You know, Logan Paul. That's a good one. That's new for me.
Yeah, I've
So
never heard that one. I can't say.
Logan. What's next on our agenda, or do you have more to add on that one?
Nah, we can go to the next one.
All right. Well, we'll just go straight down the
Fuck
list.
this back.
Which
Oh,
why therapy is important, especially now more than ever. Well,
because you're stuck at home and you have to deal with shit. You have nowhere to run now.
right, right. Yeah, that's the biggest one. The added pressure of potential stir craziness, which is a thing, by the way. Yeah. Or for some people, they become incarcerated in their own home. They unfortunately adjust to this lifestyle. So once that time comes and we can actually freely roam around the countryside again, like, which, hey, whatever, you wouldn't know what to do with it. But you need therapy, especially now more than ever. It's because, like Matt said, where you gonna go? What you gonna do?
Nowhere to run.
What happens if you have a family like I do? You've got kids, a spouse, fur babies who depend on you, and you break. You're trapped in your house, apartment, RV, boat, car, whatever. Whatever your living arrangement is, you're trapped there with the people that you're with, whether you want to accept it or not, because social distancing means that you stay at least 6 feet away from people unless you're going out to get essential goods and to take your ass back home. People
Mm,
should probably read those things that they put out because a lot of places are starting to fine and jail people for taking their asses outside. And for my Atlanta people, Atlanta's one of them because Mayor Keisha ain't playing with y'all. Because
good.
as less as long until you start keeping y'all asses inside, this shit is not going to go away. Things can't spread if you don't go to other people. You're not around other people to spread it to. Make sense? It's like that meme with the matches and fire, where the one that steps out and the fire stops. Yeah. But therapy is important because not only
Because we don't come with the tools equipped that we need to deal with our own shit, to be honest. We as humans need help. We're stupid. We'll keep on doing stupid things and this, keep repeating these bad patterns that we have learned because we don't know on our own how to get out of them. This is why therapy is important. You
right,
go to therapy to learn how to be a better person.
not to mention the fact therapy helps you to not accept the excuses you make for yourself.
And you will make a lot and you will accept them because you will like, oh, I'm doing this to, make it better for myself. That's what you think. You're making it better for yourself when actually you're just enabling yourself.
Which is what I'm completely guilty of for years. Is well, I'm drinking because it helps me cope. So, oh yeah, I could have upgraded my this or my that. Oh yeah, my car needed repairs, but no, I would spend my money on making sure I had enough liquor in the house. Oh, you know, we do need a little bit more food in the deep freezer, so if something goes wrong, we have food. But no, 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 no. That tequila looks nice. Mm. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'm just in a bad mood. They'll
You
be
need a little
okay.
pick me up.
Yeah, they'll be okay. It's all right. They'll understand that that the reason why I'm so grumpy. But they don't, and those excuses should never be acceptable. None of the excuses you make, except for the excuse of I'm actually going to pursue the help that I need and I'm not going to give up until I get there, it's not acceptable. Because when you make those excuses, you actually trick yourself into believing your excuses because you've lied to yourself for that long. And once you get to that point, you've skewed your reality. When you skew your reality, you don't know what's true or not anymore. So when people bring to you the actual truth, you don't know how to accept it. You become a narcissist. Floyd, I definitely understand.
It's almost impossible to live outside your head. It's not living outside your head as much as learning to accept what is going on inside of your head.
And to how to decipher the voices in your
Yeah.
head.
And which ones to ignore.
You aren't offending us. We're happy that just this little bit is helping.
Yeah, and there no, I wasn't offended.
Nah,
I come off as an asshole, don't worry.
yeah,
It's just how I am.
he he's what I call a Canadian bear. He's actually one of the coolest people you'll meet. But we digress. You have to know when to just say enough is enough and stop accepting it. Because if you skew reality bad enough, and my I have someone real close to me who's an example. If you skew reality bad enough, you accept anything,
Mhm.
things that no ordinary sane person would be like, yeah, that's I'll take that. That's all I need. You won't. You will do things that make no sense. It made sense to you, but everyone else is just like,
Are you insane?
as I joke with my kids all the time, do I need to get you tested? You've been on that stuff, little lady. Do I need to, you know, I I can't remember the. I'll take you to Quest Diagnostics. They'll hook it up real quick. But yeah, um, therapy helps you learn how to accept your past, your present, your future, but it also teaches you methods of how to cope. Pow Pow, no, he's not the real Big Chungus. but he's a close second. You know, we do appreciate the comment, but yeah, he's a close second. He's not the real pal. He's not the real big Chungus. Chungus, where do we drop Chungus off at, bro? I forgot. Did we leave him at the Royal Rumble? I think that was like the last pay per view.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we left him at the Royal Rumble. That's our bad. I'll I'll call Chungus for you, and I'll message you and let you know how he's doing. But yeah, um, therapy helps you start to recognize when you're spiraling as well, which is something I can say is actually helped me get through this weekend because at least I can recognize that I'm not in the best of places and I can hold on for dear life to where I'm at until I can find a way, which for me is probably going to be going to just lay beside Kim and try to figure out and sort out these thoughts and feelings in my head. Oh, Floyd, I fought treatment from. Let's see, y'all convinced me to go to therapy in 2016. I got out the Marine Corps May 15th of 2009. So
7 years.
longer than that because I wouldn't go when I was in the military.
Hmm.
I'm a prior Marine. You already know how that goes. Oh, suck it up, Marine. You're good. You're just tired. Here, go take a nap. Here's some Motrin, some water, and if you need to, go get a drink. You know we drink all the time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, sure. I watched squad mates die. You know, I don't know how the hell I came back home and they didn't, but yeah, sure. Motrin, water, tequila. Yeah, you're right. Sure thing, boss. I avoided therapy for 2010 would make 10 years. 9 is 11. 16, 2006 is 14. My mom had her heart attack in 99. Almost 20 years. My mom had a heart attack. I was in high school. My grandmother had just died. I'm the only one in the family who didn't show emotion at the funeral. I was angry. I was there. Knowing all the things I know about my family and watching it crumble because the matriarch died and how all the sides just bickered and fought with each other and treat each other like shit. I'm just at my grandmother's funeral, like, okay, why are y'all here? Y'all didn't check on us. You didn't call us. The fuck? Don't care. Go away. I should have been in therapy then. I wasn't put in therapy when my brother's father tried to kill my mother when I was 7 years old. I was just told that I was an angry little boy and that I had to figure out why anytime anyone mentioned my mother in anything, good or bad, I was ready to put your face through the floor. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because when I was 7, I almost lost my mother. You ever seen your parent with her throat from here to here cut? I have. You survived 2 house fires? I did. Yeah. I avoided therapy for way too long. So I'm grateful to this guy over here. Damn it, Dre. I'm coming to your house tomorrow, probably tomorrow, kicking you in your ass, nigga. Just letting you know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know I said a bad word. Big whoop. It ain't like we sponsored yet anyway. So, but yeah, Matt and Dre really were the two who, through all else, listened. And it wasn't was just suck it up and you're not trying to get help, so you must not care. Because others tried, and I know they had good intentions, but being told that you ain't in therapy yet, so you must not care, kind of just pisses people off. Yeah, well, Floyd, I've had to have that. I had to have that heavy conversation with my mom. I had it with her on Christmas. I tell her I'm sorry all the time, and she just looks at me and says, "Son, you're my son. As long as you're alive, I'm still support you." I don't deserve my mom or my friends.
I
I hate
love
you
you.
assholes. I really do. I hate you assholes.
I love you people.
G and B can go jump off a bridge. Yeah, yeah. Therapy will help you not make dumb decisions like I did and try to kill yourself a few times. Gun jam once. Pills didn't take another time. I didn't hit the ground hard enough the last time. I don't even know why Brinks put me on the fucking on the payroll with the fucking with the damn weapon. So yeah, all right, I got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm an armored truck driver. I was an armored truck driver from Brinks. Don't ask me how the hell I got that job. You know, an armored truck driver has to have a firearm on his side at all times. I didn't either. As long as I'm on the clock, I had to have my weapon.
I
Broken
could.
person, person with weapon. Not good idea. Not a good idea. That's what they wanted, so I did it. How I'm still here, I don't know. I actually pulled my weapon on my manager one day. Did I tell you guys that?
No, I don't think I heard that.
Yeah, he accused me of stealing. It pissed me off so bad. Yeah, pulled my weapon. Said, "Say it again." He said, "You know, you could be fired for this." I said, "I don't care. Run the tapes. How could I steal something? For one, I don't know the vault code. I didn't at that time. And two, I wasn't on the fucking clock. I was sick the day before with the flu. Did you think I missed work because I stole something? No, I missed work because I was sick. I'm military, dude. I love working. I like getting out the house and doing, and I get paid from the VA, yes, but I want to make extra money. Why? Because, there's this thing called being a homeowner, parent. All that costs money. Can't do shit with money if you're not free or you're dead. So he ran the tapes. I threatened to sue. Manager stepped in and took me off the trucks. He said, "I want you to be an office employee from now on. Don't pull a weapon on anyone anymore. You're an office employee, so you can draw overtime." So my checks went from 40-hour weeks at 16.75 an hour to almost 65-hour weeks, drawing almost $30 when I was in overtime an hour. Yeah. But as long as I was in the building, I still had to have that weapon. Yeah. And my depression, my PTSD, when he accused me of stealing, which is something I got accused of when I was in the military, triggered me. So I was going to, and him or me, it was going to be one of us, if not both of us, that day. Kim called me that day. Kim happened to call me on her lunch break, and she was like, something feels wrong. I said, oh, getting ready to put a round in my boss's head. And she talked to me for well longer than my lunch break and her lunch break. So, yeah. Surprise, the assholes got stories. Bad ones.
Uh, I don't like to tell my stories because a lot of them make me look really bad.
Yeah, like mine. Mm.
That's also there's a lot of things it's part of what I did to get past my faults and what I did in my past sins, so to speak. It was like I had to divorce myself from who I was then.
Right.
And so I try not to relive that side of me anymore.
I was told that by my therapist. You have to divorce. You have to mentally divorce the your your past behavior, the things that you know is wrong. You have to willingly walk away from it. So, yeah, you sound just like my therapist.
For many, many, many years in therapy.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I was a very ill-adjusted person before therapy. I lashed out at the slightest thing. I was violent. I saw a lot of the inside of a lot of jail cells. Saw a lot of the insides of a lot of people, and I've managed to get myself now into a somewhat adjusted person enough that I can hold down a job and not kill people and be normal.
Yeah, I depending on the job, I can hold down a job now, especially now that I have three beautiful women in my life who I wake up and see every day. And I don't know where I'd be without them. So yeah, they give me more of a purpose to just push on, push and push and push. So yeah, I can hold the job down now. But I was just like you before. I hated people. I know people at all. None. What? Nope. Yeah, Dex, I'm gonna put you in a room with five people. Well, then four of them aren't walking out. Yeah. Oh well. Mike's here, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up?
What? Only 40 minutes late?
Yeah, only 39 minutes and 5 seconds late.
Hey,
Welcome to the show.
man. My PTSD is flaring up on me, man. I gotta get hype. I try to find some way to get hype. No, it's a busy couple of days for me, man. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But my why
Why
therapy is
therapy
important.
is important.
We're talking about
Ooh,
what
boy,
therapy
boy. Ooh.
because we
Well,
first thing we talked about is accepting your the faults and pains that it may have caused, and maybe we shouldn't have talked about it because I'm suffering for it. But if it helps others, it helps others.
Yeah, it does. Why therapy is important, man. For me personally, um, I'm quick to the draw. I don't really hold back a lot. Just so you know, I'm
Oh yeah, I've been holding.
quick to the draw. So therapy for me, it's I don't like me when I'm in that mood at all, and it's just better to just enjoy life, man. Being angry and mad all the time, like it just takes too much out of me. I'm a fun going person. Um, some people don't like nice Mike. They rather see Mad Mike, but
I
I don't like Mad Mike all
prefer Nice Mike, but I'm used to Mad Mike.
the time. What
If that
about you,
makes
man?
sense.
What about you, man? Do you like Nice Mike or Mad Mike? Because you were the one who told me that Nice Mike isn't entertaining. You told me that I need Mad Mike back.
Mad Mike is more entertaining, but Nice Mike is also a nice guy to be around. And the funny thing is, Nice Mike is Mad Mike at the same time.
The thing,
See,
yeah, the thing with Mike is Mad Mike isn't that mean or mad. He just that way to y'all because he don't know y'all. He probably don't like y'all. He don't trust y'all. Us, he makes us sick. All right.
woo, boy. Well, he's not lying there.
Speaking of which, that moves us on to our next topic. Uh,
Woo.
perfect segue. So thanks, Mike. But yeah, it's- all three of us are assholes. I'm a card carrying member of the AAS, and I'm not going to explain to you what it means. Those around me still probably don't know what it means, but just know if you see that hashtag on things, then you probably earned it. Uh, uh,
Hmm.
Matt is a brand of asshole of his own nature.
You ain't never met a friend like me.
Wow. Wow. I like that. That was nice.
Matt.
He's the type of asshole that'll come out with just the perfect words that you can't get mad. Like you just can't get angry with the words that
I'll explain Matt to you. I got a way to explain Matt. Matt's the type of asshole who will piss you off, say what everyone else is thinking bluntly, but also say something to try to make you laugh at the same time. You're like, I'm pissed the fuck off. I want to hit him in the head, but I'm also laughing at the stupid shit he just put in front of me. And I don't know which one I want to do more. Do I want to laugh? Do I want to calm down? Or do I want to kick this motherfucker in his neck?
all in one. All in one.
That's
You
Matt.
just can't hate.
He
You can't hate.
he is the epitome of Richard Pryor, Samuel L. Jackson, and hmm,
Michael Rappaport,
Reese
I'll say
O'Neill.
that.
yeah, Michael Rappaport. Yep.
Michael
Oh,
Rappaport.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. So if you ever see Matt just say "you fuck you," yeah, that's Matt. Yeah. I think Michael Rappaport stole that from Matt. Matt is not Canadian anymore. He's not from South Carolina either. He's from New York. You fuck you. Yeah, that's him.
New York, New York, New York.
Yeah, that's him all day.
forget
But
about it.
but as an asshole, I've had to come to the realization really quickly, and I thank my brothers and Kim and the kids and Nikki and Ladonna that it's okay to care about others. Because at a point, I didn't give a shit about nobody, barely me. Uh, Spawn, we are three dudes. We are talking. We are a show to where let we try to give men a safe space to talk about the things that we were told we were just supposed to hold inside and never let it out, and then it wreaks havoc on your life, and you know.
You're an ill-adjusted fuckwad.
So you're me.
You see?
So you're me.
You see?
You see what I'm saying? That's Matt. Uh,
That's it.
Rife, we appreciate you. Hi to you too. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, I've come
Uh,
to the realization that, especially as a veteran, caring and helping other people is actually it helps me. It helps me center because it's like, well, for one, I know that I'm not the only one going through, but seeing someone improve just a little bit helps me feel like okay, it don't hurt as much. It gives me something else to shoot for because I was able to help this one a little bit. Maybe I can help the next one even more because actually actually caring about others kind of makes you want to push on to the next day to see those people that you care about, to see how they're doing that next day. Because you never know that one little thing you might have told somebody may have made the world a difference to them. And then a couple days, couple weeks, couple months later, they're on top of the world. You're not doing it for the thank you. You're not doing it for whatever gains you think that most people think we're in this for. We're doing it because, damn it, I love my brothers, my sisters. Because for me, I'm doing it because I'm repaying the favors that they were there for me when I didn't give a shit about nothing. Because as I've told my fiance, I don't love me. I have a hard time loving me. So I spent most of my time trying to help other people love themselves so they don't have to make the same mistakes that I did.
Personally, for me, um, as an adolescent, I could stop playing at teachers, adults, people in general, dogs, cats, just anything that moved, breathed, didn't move. Yeah, I pretty much cursed them out. I was,
We never would have guessed, Mike.
hmm, I was Mad Mike before I even knew I was Mad Mike. All right, but I remember my homegirl from Philadelphia. She was like, Mike, why in the hell do you always have this angry look on your face? I was like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, what
Yeah,
are you talking about? We're
hmm
talking about someone from Philadelphia saying, Mike, why do you have an angry look on your face? Okay. You
Yeah, I
know
remember
them
this
ass Mike from
story.
Philadelphia. All right. Yeah. 15 years old. I still remember that. She asked me that all the time. Why do you always say I said this is just my regular face? So then from that day, from that day,
Yeah, so
from
so
that
and for all y'all who are now listening, you understand that Mike is the originator of the resting bitch face. That's what he's saying in a non direct way. Mike is the originator. That guy, he created the resting bitch face. That guy. You're
hey man,
welcome. You're
that's just me, man. If you saw my family, you will understand where that face come from. You will understand where that face come from. But accepting that it's okay to care for others, man. Like I like to be transparent. So I'm just gonna share a story, like even what we had to, what was it yesterday? Dex, I myself,
yep.
and Matt, like we had a conversation yesterday, and it was like I can't change who I am, man. I've tried it, and it just wasn't me. I don't. A lot of things that I say is just not politically correct. I don't like it that I say it sometimes, but it's better.
That's how you know
No,
it's bad. I don't even like
I'm
how I
dead
said it
freaking
sometimes, but
serious.
that's how it come out.
It it just once I if it's on my heart, if it's in my trying to thought, I'm typically going to see it. Even if I say it and in middle of me saying it, I know that I'm saying to myself, "Oh, what the fuck did you just say, Mike?" Like I'm still going to say it.
Yeah, yeah, I
But
get you that one.
what
I agree with that
what
one.
what I always say is that if you truly care about others, you will go back after you said that
Mm-hmm.
and apologize to that person. It's like I did not come off. I didn't mean to come off as such and such and such and such. And I
Yeah,
think a lot of people don't have the guts, the courage, and that ego driven to even, you know, put themselves in that position. And that's something that yeah, I know I'm gonna offend a lot of people. This is just my natural persona. I know I'm gonna offend somebody. I offend two, three, four, five people a day. That's just common for me. All right.
Must have been a
That's
slow day.
common.
did you Mike offend 2, 3, 4, 5 people a day?
Easy, easy. That's just on a good day. Like that's on the average day. On a good day, oh shit, I can, yeah, I can make enemies. That's easy for me. I'm good at making enemies. Okay, shit.
So,
You
so
know
you
how
got a
Grand
lot of
Theft
enemies,
Auto. You know
a
how Grand
whole
Theft
lot of enemies.
Auto
Is that
that
what you're
five
saying?
star. I'm searching for that 5 star Grand Theft Auto. That's what the fuck I'm doing. All right, that's what I aim to do. I could do it.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, man, it's. I think we just got to get to the point where I think a lot of us care about others, and a lot of people just afraid to, admit when they wrong, man. That's something that I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. It's
Yeah,
just it really is that simple, and that's what I feel is what caring for others is all about. Because everybody can do something nice for somebody, but if you truly care about somebody, you will go back and say, okay, I didn't mean for it to go this route. You know what I'm saying? Like, be good enough, be man enough, be woman enough to admit, you know,
to
when
accept
you're wrong.
to accept responsibility for whatever
Mm-hmm.
happened to come out your mouth the way it did, because like we've said it to each other. You know, I'm responsible for what I say. I'm not responsible for how you take it.
Mm-hmm.
But because I said it, I will take responsibility for my part in it.
Mm-hmm.
I get you. I get you.
Mm-hmm.
You
Very
got
much so.
anything on that one, Matt?
Well, for me, it was like when I learned that it was okay to accept other people and care for them. It was kind of a little bit of a life altering moment because up until then, all I knew was just to hate people and to show them an aggressive side, you know. So for me to learn that it was okay to care about other people was, it was a pretty momentous thing, and to accept that it's okay to show somebody that you care about them. That was another big step, to actually care about people and be like, hey,
Yeah,
I can help somebody and show them that I
makes
care for
sense.
them. It's pretty big thing for me. Pretty big thing for me.
Oh Lord, this mic is wants to go into overdrive. Yeah, I'm gonna. I might be down a Mackie mixer after this show. Yeah, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So since we're talking about caring for others, I need you two's advice on that.
What to do with that?
The only thing you can do is support them and try to help them make smart decisions. Really, the only thing you can do is to support them and show them that there is
a better way to do things.
a better way to do things.
Show them they're
Show them
still
that they're
loved.
still loved.
Yeah, I agree with that. I also say you have to take the time to pay attention to who you're dealing with, so you know how
Yeah.
to approach them and communicate what needs to be communicated. Because my advice is to, if time permits, feel them out. Learn how they operate. Learn how they like to talk and do things. So you know how to talk to them, and it actually sticks with them, and it doesn't just make them feel like you're just fussing at them. And if someone is in the middle of an emotional break, whether it be for 10 minutes or for 10 months, we have to, on the outside looking in, we have to learn how to be patient with that person because a lot of the times their thought process, their emotions, and their feelings will not be rational. And as much as it sounds bad, there's nothing we can really say to them to make it change. They have to get to the point to where they want to make the improvement. They yeah, they'll come to a point to where they accept they have an issue, but they've been making excuses for themselves for so long, they don't know what to do with it. Or, let's be real, they think it's normal.
Um, go ahead, man.
I think we broke Matt.
I didn't hear what Mike said.
He said go ahead.
They say go, yeah, go ahead, Matt. Matt, you just
I
go.
opened it, man. I told it's your turn, Mike. I opened it.
Look, I'll say this. As the echo, the thunder goes in the background. I'm not gonna come with the thunder this time. But I think it's all about patience. I think what Dick said. I think it's patience. You kind of have to feel the person out. If you had a relationship with this person for for typically a while, it's something that you want to be easy about because I think for me, the people that's closest to you, the people that's closest to you can hurt you the most. Because for me, I don't really give a shit about what anybody outside of my circle thinks. I aim to destroy their asses, to be honest. For
Mike, I don't
anybody
think you
who,
care about what us in your circle thinks.
mm-mm. A little bit, you give me a little bit, dang, I don't want this much, this a little bit.
Just a little
But
bit.
it's all about patience, man. I think what we get when you're comfortable with people, I think we tend to be a bit more um, harsh than others. So you have to pick your spots with those who are you closest to, because they know you the best, and it really comes down to that, knowing when to say certain things.
Yeah, I agree with Mike.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we're working on the second word, people.
Yeah, so yeah, this shit's really starting to piss me off.
See,
Mike, put your headset on.
it ain't my fault.
Sure,
It
sure,
ain't
sure,
my
sure,
fault.
sure, Urkel.
It ain't my fault.
Mike with music.
It ain't my fault.
Ugh. Where did Mike go?
He went to go get his headset. I don't. glad that helps.
Why
Got a
y'all
little
worried about?
static, but yeah, still an echo, I think.
Why you worried?
Why we worried about you? Because you're a freaking brother, idiot.
There's Mike.
Look at you with your what's them Sonys? Them Sonys.
Getting a lot of static on your side, man.
Yeah, the gain is, you know, condenser mics gain extra high. Hold on. All right. Raise compression, drop some gain out of there. Bring that down. We are actively trying to find the source of the echo.
Yeah, we're trying to figure this out. Stick with us. We're sorry for the, technical difficulties.
However,
It happens when it's
we
live.
do appreciate y'all tuning in. Hey, wait, Mike, unmute yourself, you fool. Hey, Matt, can you hear me?
Barely hear you. Barely hear you, Dex.
Can you hear him?
I don't hear anything Mike's saying.
Yeah, he's a ghost. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the
Did you mute yourself,
robotic.
Mike?
That's why you keep multiple mics. I gotta actually drop the mic, motherfuckers. I'm not dropping no fucking mic, man. Kiss my ass. This shit costs too much.
Still a lot of echo coming. Mike dropped out. Maybe he's probably trying to log back in to see if that fixes his audio.
Usually that's what he does. Get off my head. You're worse than a bird. You know that?
You're getting some mad static there.
Yep. Usually am. Gain's too high. This ain't Teddy Riley all over again. I wish you motherfucking would, woman. You know, don't worry about it. You ain't, your show, you gonna be on your own. That's what that means. All right. How's the static?
Getting a little bit better.
All right. Let me kill some highs about this motherfucker. Let me show y'all what I have to work with. Okay. Yeah, I can see why it's such a pain in the ass. See this? There you go. I have to figure all that out. Make sure these levels stay below that line, which is a fucking pain in the ass. And play with all my knobs by memory, because I can't just look at it. And I don't have a team of engineers like Teddy Riley sounding like ass.
You need to start labeling.
Shut up, man. I don't need to label this shit. I gotta get better cabling first. Because this channel is usually where I plug in the phone for phone calls. This is for when I run my Xbox or PlayStation or Switch. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming soon. And this is, see, that's the boom mic. Let me put that there. Throw some compression on this bitch over here. See, this is high. So let me kill some of that. Throw some mid in there. Chop some low. How about now?
Getting better.
Yeah, can't you tell? I have lots of practice. Multiple churches. Before I learned some things about some churches that I didn't have to admit that I learned some things. But yeah, alright. Where's my... Oh. And I need to go over here into Windows settings and make it fight me back. Windows updated itself like 20 minutes ago. So I have new icons and things, so I'm just looking confused, like what the fuck is this?
This is why I don't do automatic updates.
This is what I get for letting Windows, because I'm an Xbox beta tester, put my computer into the beta for that too. Because my shit is all kind of broke right now. As my brother Q would say, oh, hell no. That's what I'm going to do right now. All right, enjoy those.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Mike. Oh, I know. I know, Maggie. Uh, okay, so in the chat, who can hear who? Am I the only one that is able to be heard? Because I don't hear Mike and I don't hear Dex. Can anybody hear anything at all? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, they should be.
Oh, there, I can
Yeah,
see Dex now.
yeah. I, I,
I still can't hear
I,
Mike.
yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with it. Appreciate you, E. Now, Mike, I don't know what the hell Mike did. Mike on some Mike stuff. You on you good? Yes. Yeah. No, thank you. Check your StreamYard settings and see what your input device is there, buddy. Well, luckily for me, I got the Jordan thing on DVR, so I'll probably end up not watching it because I'm gonna end up trying to unfuck this shit. Thank you, Windows.
We're talking now, Kimberly.
We are talking. Y'all are a few minutes behind.
Well, we're talking. Mike's making faces and giving us the finger.
Yeah. Where you going, Pete? Oh, you throwing? Oh, Mike throwing up signs. Mike was repping his set. He's
Mike's
from the
throwing
fuck
up
everybody
case
set.
signs.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's by the way, Duvali and Peaches Gaming are two of the people who are helping. They not only help me with gameplay, they help me with Twitch and everything. They are Speaking of which, Peaches Gaming is the person that I will refer you to when it comes to making websites. Don't ask me. I'm not making that shit.
So you know, we've told you guys about Mad Mike, but have you ever heard of Mime Mike?
Yeah. No side. Oh, no walls, face ass. Hold on. Let me over here. I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm about to because I want to see what it sounds like over here. It's not gonna play though. Oh, I hear myself. Okay, so uh, Mike, it's only your audio, bro.
Yeah,
Me and Matt are good.
we can't hear Mike for some reason. Unplug your headset, Mike, and see if anything happens.
So I know Kim is watching, and I know Maggie's watching. Can either y'all let me know? Can y'all hear us, me and Matt? Because Mike thinks mime face over there that it ain't on him.
Nope.
Oh,
Did he just say nope?
I think he did. I think we heard Mike.
Fucking fish face asshole. Security, come get this nigga.
So speaking
All
of people
right,
who are suffering from mental,
Oh, he figured it out, and he was just being an
that
ass.
guy right down there.
No, it's better. All right, it's making faces is a lot better than actually,
Thank you, Maggie.
talking. So can
Oh,
we
make your
continue
face.
the mime mic? Did
You
everybody
can be-
enjoy the mime mic?
Yeah,
Huh?
you can be the mime hype man.
Okay. How about that, Kimberly? Kimberly, did you like the mime mic? Come on, Kimberly. Come on, Keisha. Peaches. Come on, somebody. Give me a yes, a hell no, a hell fuck no, or something.
Hold on.
Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you. My mic is freaking awesome. Jesus Christ.
There you go, Mike. You got a new way to make money on your channel.
Hey.
Do
I
super
never
chats.
thought of that. Mime mic. I can throw up some signs and people have no idea what they mean.
Wow. Where you own one. Hold on.
Do you know what that means?
You still own one though. I just want you to know that. Woo.
You know how that little damn thing from Charlie Brown with that little teacher, the teacher? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make up my whole. Yeah,
That?
it's just gonna be moves. All right, it's just gonna be woo.
Hodgepodge background. What?
What the hell?
Where did that come from?
Do with this. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all is not gonna blame this on me. All right.
I ain't touching shit. My hands are heat.
I'll have to ask the fellas why they changed that. But
You big dummy.
there you go.
Wow. Woo. And Turtle.
Got him. Got him.
Apparently, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you do to this is what you do when Mike is suffering. You just
Welcome to quarantine.
let him be alive. Yo, yeah, E, it's a freaking party now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I appreciate
Anyways,
y'all
I think
tuning in,
we've
doing your boy.
completely and officially killed the topic.
Yeah, because apparently if Mike is suffering, just tell him to go be my Mike and he's good.
Just put him in front of a camera.
Usually when I'm suffering, if I'm truly suffering, like I've been this weekend, the second one to notice is my dog. Kim is always first. She can always tell. But my dog notices and she's like, oh yeah, daddy moved. Shadow time. I ain't going no motherfucking way. Oh, daddy, you out here pulling weeds? I'm gonna lay right beside you. You gonna feel better, motherfucker. Feel better. Feel, I licked you in the face, you gonna feel better? I'm gonna keep licking you. I'm gonna keep fuck you, bitch. All right, fine. Fine, fine. I love you too, asshole. All
Our
right.
animals always know
I
when we
feel
need
I
help.
feel you, Muhammad. Might gonna turn into a new fish and stuff. Yeah, that's your community. It's turning on you. It- he's reading the comments, ladies and gentlemen. That eye roll and cut. I cut.
Woo woo woo.
Did you just Zack Ryder?
I guess it would be Mike Ryder.
Don't you know Zack Ryder was fired?
Apparently, he turned black.
No, wait, hold on. Since you want to be Zack Ryder, and this happened over the week.
Yeah!
Wow.
Uh, I'm trying to crack jokes and smile and everything, but yeah, coronavirus claimed the jobs of I think upwards of almost 50 people in WWE. Zack Ryder was one of them. He didn't deserve half the treatment that he
Oh, a
got.
lot of them didn't deserve it.
Yeah. Either way, how to cope? I mean, what to do as a mate, friend, or whatever. Um, for me, Kim usually she keeps an eye on me and she can tell when things are starting to get worse, and when they are, she kind of just she sticks a controller in my hand, gets my dog, and I'm not allowed to truly be alone. Like there's always somebody to keep an eye on me. Um, the best thing you can do for it though is just like Matt said earlier, you got to reassure that person they always have someone to support them that's going to be patient with them, listen to them. Um, there's no
Love them.
there's the feeling of I'm in this by myself. It is strong enough at times to take people out. It hurts. That feeling hurts. It can literally stop the strongest of people in their tracks. Like, oh yeah, yeah. So I'm broke. The world's trapped in their houses. I can't pay my rent. Can't pay the rest of my bills. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna feed myself. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm in it alone. Those thoughts already suck. Feeling like you're in it by yourself makes anything you're going through much worse. So to help, the best way you can help is just support them any way you can, even if it's just a pat on the back, even if it's just rubbing them on the top of the head like they're a puppy and just say, "Come on, here's a treat." When
Positive.
you feel like you're by yourself, the one thing you usually do is try to take on the weight of everything and everybody at once and carry it. Don't do that. I know it ain't gonna sink in. I know it don't mean much, but don't do that. I want everyone to learn from my mistakes. Trying to carry the weight of the world, the weight of the world is like father time. It's undefeated. because the end destination to life, we all know what that is. Trying to carry the weight on the world is going to speed up that process. I promise you. Stress will take years off your life. Being angry and being stressed out will take decades off your life. Being angry, depressed, and stressed out can end your life at any second. Learn from my story. That's what we're here for. So you can learn from our stories. Because I'm grateful that, Matt and Dre, they they were the driving factors in getting me back in therapy. Mike tried, but as he would tell you, he says things and he means well, but sometimes it comes out in a way to where it's just like, nah, fuck this dude. If it wasn't for those three, I'd have been a number. I'd have been a number to the VA because that'd have been one less file number that they can take out of the filing cabinet and they can turn off papers to so they don't have to pay anymore. So you have to be able to support them. You actually have to take the time to understand them. You have to come to terms with your way of thinking. It's not going to be their way of thinking. And that is irrational and fucked up and as crazy as their way of thinking sounds, that's how they see things. And as much as it hurts, that is not going to be a, hey, stop it. And they're going to stop. Sometimes that journey can take years. It took me 16. Let that sink in. For me to get to this point right here, it took me half of my life. And I incurred more pain on the way, which always almost threw me off track. Keisha's another person who's been by my side for too damn long, and I don't deserve none of y'all motherfuckers. I really don't. So I hate all y'all assholes. Y'all can kiss my ass. All of you. Especially you, Matt. You fucking asshole. See, because what y'all don't know is Matt lives in Canada. And
no, really? He stays in Canada?
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Oddly enough.
he stays
I
up
had
there in
no
the country
idea.
that actually cares about people. What? Yeah, but Matt is in Canada, but Matt has businesses in more than just Canada, and one of his businesses tries to look out for veterans. Matt has had my back for the longest of time. Like me and Matt go back longer than most people know because Matt reached out to me when he first found out I was a veteran, and he's been keeping an eye on me since that day. He found out in the wrestling group, and I had been able to get rid of the motherfucker. Can somebody please come get this polar bear off out of here, please? Somebody? Anybody? No? Oh, okay. Yeah.
No.
Mike looking like Martin down there in the corner. Right. So you gotta it's a juggling act. You have to learn how to be patient, but also fight your own thoughts. Because while you're wanting to just grab them and shake them, sometimes grabbing them and shaking them causes more damage than trying to lead them to therapy. And then there's some who are just fucking stubborn as hell because I love you,
Man,
Dre, but
not
I'm putting you on
gonna-
blast real quick. Dre was the stubborn one where we actually had to
chisel at him like he was a freaking sculpture, hammer and nail, and that's what got him to where he was
Yeah.
going. Because we was like, yeah, come on, bro, we got you. He would always just try to hide it, and then Mike took one upside his head one day with that blunt hammer, and it was like, all right, talk. And somehow he got Dre to talk. I mean, Dre was pissed off, but he started talking. And luckily he did, because Dre hasn't stopped opening up to us to where we can keep helping him since then. So you have to learn who you dealing with and what works for them. Because what works for me ain't gonna work for Dre. What works for Dre might not work for Matt. What works for Matt, it ain't gonna work for Kim. And what works for Kim probably won't work for either of my daughters. And so on and so forth, because everybody's story is their own to write. It's their own to start in. My personality is a lot different than Kim's per se. It's about the same with Matt and Mike. I ain't gonna lie. Me, us three. Shut up. Just shut up. Yeah. So
We're three grumpy assholes.
we're the three angry amigos. Maybe.
We're
Mike,
grumpy old
go
men.
back to being a mime, man. You talking about maybe? Don't
See, this is why.
go
This
back to
is
being a
why.
mime. I was
This
just
is
joking.
why I say what I say, because you say shit like that. I ain't talking about go being a damn mind.
I'm trying to get the
He
entertainment
just told
value
me
up
to shut
right
the
now.
fuck
It's
up on
over the
live, like
serious, man.
on
Come
air.
on
He
now.
literally just told me to shut the fuck up, Mike, and just do your sign language, okay? Like, who's the real asshole now, okay? Who's the real
Me,
asshole?
I got the belt in my closet. I've been the asshole. I'm trying to get the entertainment value up, and you over here trying to talk your shit. You said you like being a mime. I'm gonna let you mime, man. Hey, we're gonna put that shit on a shirt.
My Mike.
Mime life. Mime life, right? Mime
We're
life,
gonna put
right?
mime life on a shirt, and we're gonna make money off of it because brought to you by Mad Mike Sports. See, there you go. See, we got you. Nah, but real talk. You're not supposed to support our fuckery, Kim. God damn it.
Mom life. Mom life.
Real talk. What y'all think? Because that's one of the reasons why I like having you two, especially because we have differing thoughts and opinions on things. This might be one of them. So what are y'all thoughts? Because Dre's kind of a chameleon. He'll go both ways. He's just gonna tell you, make it work. Yep. So Mike, Matt, what y'all got?
I don't know. Go ahead, do your thing, Matt.
But I don't want to. Oh, okay.
We got on it's still the same topic, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, so we can wrap up and go home. Oh wait, we are home.
Yeah, we're all home.
We better be home. Either way,
yeah, you gotta love and support them. Be there for them. Listen to them, and do your best to understand where they're coming from. Is there's not much else you can do when someone is suffering with a mental illness. You have to just support them, because there's going to be bad days, and when I mean bad days, you don't understand what a bad day is for somebody with mental illness until you've actually experienced it with them. It's something that can't be explained. You just have to experience it to understand what it's like, and you just have to be willing to support them, because it's, as you know, as a partner, it can be scary to watch this person going through this stuff. But you have to be willing to be strong, and be strong when they aren't able to, because they're going to be at their weakest point when you see them like this. You just got to be willing to be there and love them and support them, and just do everything you can to help them get through it. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. To kind of expand on that a bit, I don't really think it matters if you take the humble, soft approach, or the aggressive approach. It really depends on the situation, because someone can be so far gone where nothing works, and literally nothing works whatsoever. So you kind of have to,
True.
whether it's some people's, it really just comes down to the universe, man. And whatever it feels that day, because if a person is in a mood like me, I could be reached by the moment. It's for me. That's how I am. It really just depends on the day. It depends on when, where, how, and again, it's all about universe and just feeling it out. Because like most of the time, it's like even with myself, with Dre, like Dre, sometimes I could talk, you know, have a softer tone with Dre, but other times there's situations where it's like, Dre, you need to shut the fuck up, all right? Get your shit together. And this time that worked this time. I'm usually the one with Dre. This is just with Dre. With Dre, I take this lighter tone with Dre for the most part. But when when I feel that it is necessary, and that's why I say it really comes down to a feel.
It's
And
people out there,
like I
man.
said, you can Matt looking out for 5-0. 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
No, I just heard somebody at the door.
It's people out
Hey.
there.
How dare they come to my door?
Don't you come knocking on my? You dropping off packages? No, get your ass out my yard, man.
Is it money?
Hey, that's
No,
what
well
the
then leave.
mom life. That's what the mom life get for you. That's what the mom life get. Mom life, the mom life, baby.
I hate him, y'all. I
Hey,
just want y'all to know.
it just comes down to the moment, man. All right, and
Yeah.
I'll just end with that. It's a feel thing, man.
Yeah.
Like you really just have to feel that person at that moment. Nothing works when a person is just set to be what they are at that given time. If you have set in your mind that I'm not listening to anybody, it doesn't matter who says what. That person is stuck in that moment. So just got to keep at it, man, and love that person enough to not give up on that person, because there's going to be times when absolutely nothing works, whether it's the soft approach or the hard approach. It's just feel, man, and not willing to give up on the person. That's what it comes down to, man. Just not giving up on a person, regardless of the situation.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. You got anything else to add, Matt, or did we cover
Yeah,
it?
No.
man. Let that man go, man. He about to run. Let him go, man.
You got to run for the fences, Matt.
He got to run for the border.
No.
He about to do his.
I ain't going to the States. Hell no.
Actually, we got to run for the border.
He about to
He's in
do
a
his
better
Harriet
place right now.
Tubman. He about to do his Harriet Tubman run. All right, he got a Underground Railroad. Let back go.
Never mind. But I said the Underground Railroad went north. He is north.
Oh my.
Matt, did
is
you ever
really
find any
Harriet Tubman right
resources
here.
or?
I don't know who told y'all was Harriet Tubman was black, but she's not black. Harriet Tubman is white, and you looking at him right on the top.
You
Yeah,
know
top
what?
right, top right. That's Harriet Tubman. Run for the border. Run for the border. That's him. He know it. That's why he's looking out the window. That's why he's still looking out the window.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen,
That's Mike.
I didn't really find any resources because, like I said, I've been in a pretty bad space all weekend. But there are places.
Oh, we got you.
The resources for mental health and things are local based anyway. So each city municipality or whatever the hell your living establishment may call it, because Louisiana looking at you, everything's got to be different, and all that. Google is our friend, people, but just look it up. There's a lot of places where they will offer at least a consultation for free, and depending on how bad it is, they may take you no charge. With our kids, the state of Georgia actually paid for the kids' therapy, Peach Care. They hooked it up. So all you gotta do is look into it. A lot of schools, especially high schools, are doing it now because the stress of being a teenager, and then you add on the stress of standardized testing, and if you don't pass this, you're dumb and blah blah. It's getting too much on these people. So a lot of high schools are helping now. So just reach out to the schools if you can, and they can guide you in the right direction. But at this time, because we came on an hour early, we are going to be closing because it's time for us to make way
Goddamn time to eat.
for that.
Time to eat.
Hold on, I need to do something there. Okay, so if y'all can't tell, and get that crap off the bottom of the screen, we're leaving early because of that. Sorry, Mike. You just you kind of hold on. There you go. Yeah. Wee! Hi! Yeah. So the last dance will be at 9 Eastern. That's 6 my time. So in 14 minutes. I have the DVR set. So it's 2 shows per week, 9 and 10. ESPN. If you don't have an ESPN account, shame on you. Better go find one. You got 14 minutes. We're going home. We're getting off of here because we're gonna go eat. Because me and Mike are like the fattest, skinny people you ever meet. We always eat. So we about to go eat. And I'm
What
about
about
to
me?
watch.
I want to eat too, man.
Matt,
Matt, you
his dressing is dressing.
Stuffing,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Dressing. It's stuffing. We're not, look.
My family has a food group on Facebook, and Matt is always posting fucking home cooked meals in there. I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate him so much. But I know better than to try to get in the way of the goat and his story. So we're gonna get off out of here. We're gonna let the goat go be goat and do goat things, and we'll see y'all next week at the same time, which is 4. That's 7 Eastern, because
see,
I ain't goating it.
It's dressing. It's dressing. Okay, it's dressing.
No,
Thank you very much.
Stuffing. What are you dressing? It's stuffing.
You know what? I'm about to settle this debate. It's delicious. Okay.
Damn right.
But if everybody's got that right there, of all hearts and minds is clear. Let's see. That's the benediction. Everybody go home. You ain't got to go. You ain't got to go home.
Just get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah. That part. We out. Yes, StreamYard. I want you to end the damn stream. You don't